everybody, welcome to another video and good morning from Palenque, which are some ancient Mayan ruins in the southern Mexican state of Chiapas. I'm currently climbing a pyramid, but Palenque was founded around 220 BC, got to its height around 600 to 800 AD, and it's a pretty amazing place. I'm going to show you guys around, hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so there's two park passes you have to pay. You have to pay the National Park Pass and the Archaeological Zone Pass, which is located within the National Park.
En este caso sería uno nacional, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Le haríamos descuento por nacional.
Okay.
Serían 110 y en la segunda taquilla de igual forma muestra su credencial,
Okay.
Parque Nacional y Zona Arqueológica.
Okay.
Gracias.
Buenos días.
Buenos días, ¿cuántas personas? Residente.
Solo uno, sí.
Okay. Residente, ajá.
Las pulseras.
Ok.
Gracias.
Es ida y vuelta, amigo.
Oh, ok.
Puedes bajar al museo, sendero y zona arqueológica.
Oh, perfecto. Gracias.
Para todo el día.
Sí. Gracias. Look at these things. It's kind of weird. They're like flat. Never seen these before. Wow. You can see the main pyramid over here. It's pretty massive. So is this. This one you can't climb up. I thought we were able to climb up these. Some of them you can climb up, it looks like. Or at least partially. I like that there's some shade here. Last place I was at was Monte Alban in Oaxaca. And there wasn't a lot of shade there, so you're just in the sun all day. And I definitely got too much sun. Buenas tardes. So this is the tomb of the Red Queen. Her body was covered in cinnabar. A couple other chambers on the side. Some stairs going somewhere. Stairs going somewhere. I don't know if it's blocked off or what. So apparently this is the tomb of Pakal up here. And he ruled like in the year 600, sometime around there. And this is one of the biggest pyramids in the whole site. The biggest tombs. I'm not sure if I'd want to climb that one. We can't actually climb it, which is kind of good, because those stairs are super ridiculously steep. Pretty cool archways they have up here. I haven't seen that on other Mayan ruins or other Mesoamerican ruins. So they call this the palace. Said it was constructed over the course of 400 years. And then up there is a tower which they think was for observing the stars. Got lots of artesanías. It's the back side of the palace and the observatory. It said that the observatory up there is pretty rare in Mayan architecture. So here's the back side of the palace. They say it was originally built by Tikal, and then his successors kind of built onto it, added onto it later on, and it's kind of the kind of political and economic power of the city. Found the perfect place to eat my Cruz sandwich that I got from Oxxo for 40 pesos. It's got like ham and cream cheese and like chipotle, I think. Kind of cool. They made all these benches out of like leftover ancient stones, so you could just sit and eat your lunch on ancient Mayan stones. So after walking around this palace, I think it's the biggest and most impressive of them all. Although the main one over here is definitely taller. This is definitely more massive. Takes forever to walk around. And it must have had a roof at one time. But you can see there's like a pathway, covered pathway over here, and some inner chambers. More steep stairs. I am sweating quite a bit. I came from Oaxaca City, which is kind of a cooler place this time of year, and San Cristobal de las Casas in Chiapas, which is pretty cool actually because it's up in the mountains. But now we're up in the jungle, kind of near the ocean or the Caribbean, so definitely a lot more humid. This is pretty well kept intact, pretty amazing. Looks like this roof right here was rebuilt. You can see like a rebar inside the concrete to kind of shore it up and protect it over time. Very, very steep stairs. Ooh, we can go in here. Wow. Pretty cool arch ceilings. You can kind of see some pictures and hieroglyphics in here. Probably hard to see with the camera. Bad lighting to see the hieroglyphics, but they're in there. Alright, a little warm out here. Gonna head into the jungle, get some shade. More pyramids, nice. Can't climb this one. These stairs look pretty sketchy. Looks like they have a little cabana built over it to protect it from the rain. Temple of the Warriors. So there's some inscriptions inside and hieroglyphics showing some warriors. So they're calling this one Temple 19, which was built in 734 by some guy that I can't pronounce, King Pakal. Oh my gosh, these stairs are like the worst right here. Look at this. They're like 8 inches wide. Got a little fish up here. Dude with a nice headdress. Some nice sandals. This pyramid's huge, although you can't really tell it's a pyramid over here. I mean, it's obvious right here. And then at the top, down here at the bottom, it's pretty obvious. But like up in here, it's just like covered in trees and dirt and leaves and things over the years. So I'm sure this whole thing was buried at one time, and then they had to excavate it. Pretty much all the ruins here. And I can't remember this percentage, but I read somewhere online that they've excavated like a small percentage of the city. I don't know if it's 10%, 30%. But most of the city is just still like out in the jungle, undiscovered or unexcavated. Apparently this one dates from 350 to 550 AD, and they found a huge burial chamber inside, painted red with a lot of shells and precious stones. A couple rooms over here. I think they said this was a throne for King Pakal, the guy who had his tomb over here at Temple 19. Got a pretty good view right here. Got the main pyramid back over there. The palace. All these stairs. the observatory tower, and even more pyramids over here. This one, I'm not impressed. Seen so many pyramids today. I'm sure it was impressive in its time, but these ones are bigger. Ancient Mayan ball court, yeah, juego de pelota. Ball game had profound religious and symbolic meaning. Also had to do with like astronomy, like the sun and the moon, things like that. It's definitely a much smaller ball court than the one at Chichen Itza. About the same size as the one at Monte Alban in Oaxaca, although that was Zapotec ruins. Let's head around the backside. See if we can find anything cool back here. Not much. Now, if you look down here, it's not even excavated. You wouldn't even know there's a pyramid here. This is ridiculously steep. This is sketchy. Wow. So this is the south unit of ruins, and these were all temples. It says there's 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not sure where the 5th one's at. Or maybe that includes that pyramid up there, the super steep one that I just climbed up. Got something that's kind of degraded. Ooh, this one's in better shape. Kind of spooky. It's cool, got these huge trees which are hundreds of years old growing through the top of this pyramid. Some stairs. Doesn't say we can't go through here. Everybody else is going that way, I'm going this way. Pretty cool. So there's probably ruins like all the way through here that are just like not excavated yet. Looks like there's little places for fires down there, maybe? Light your fires down there and then cook your stuff up here, or maybe it's storage, who knows. Oh. You probably can't see it, there's like a tunnel in here. It's kind of creepy. Yeah, it's all covered in mesh. I don't want to explore in there, too creepy for me. These ruins are kind of a little more fun than like the big pyramids and stuff out there. You can climb those, which is kind of fun, but kind of going through all the little hallways and stuff and little rooms where people used to live. This one says we can go up here. Yeah, there's not really much up there. It looks like it's totally destroyed. This one doesn't look bad though. Cool. Oh, there's like some flat stones on the top. It's like a roof. And Yeah, that's about it for this one. Stairs go up to nowhere. Not sure where this would have gone to. Another room or more stairs. I don't know. Kind of cool people were walking through here hundreds of years ago. The trees growing right through the middle of them. No passing. No trespassing. Looks scary in there anyway. It's kind of cool. I've been completely alone for like 20 minutes out here. Everybody's back up at the main pyramids, where they're going back down to the exit the other way. Nobody really hanging out over here. And these are kind of more fun to explore because you have all the little rooms and alleyways and doorways and places people used to go. Here are more waterfalls. Ooh, this is a cool little bridge. Perfect spot for pictures. So just a short way down the road from the waterfall is the exit. Zona Arqueología, 1.3 kilometers up the road that way. So that's where the entrance is, where the shuttle dropped us off. And the museum's just right down the road here. So just about 300 meters down the road, you got the museum. It's kind of weird because you have to like exit the archaeological zone into the national park to get to the museum here, which is where they have the bathrooms as well. And then where you buy the tickets is like another kilometer down the road that way. So it's all very confusing. You buy your tickets there, you have to buy the thing to the bus or walk all the way up to the entrance, which is another 1.4 kilometers up the road. And then the exit is 1.3 kilometers down right there. And then the museum's over here. Gracias. Grand Nation Maya, Yucatan Peninsula, Guatemala. Here's the border with Guatemala. Here's Tikal, which I was hoping to go this year, but I didn't get to. Here's Palenque. So this is the palace, what the palace would have looked like back in its day. Looks like these are the main stairs at the back of it. They were under construction, and then the little walkways going along each side. The astronomy tower. Feels so good in here, it's air conditioned. So this is the tomb we went into earlier for the Red Queen, and it was excavated in 1994. Some other people buried in there. Her death mask. So here's the Red Queen. She was covered in cimarron when they found her. There's a picture of her skull here. And then she had this jade mask on. Alright, let's head out to the main road here and catch the bus.